Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Warlock, Master of the Arcane, with me, BrainBoy20. Where we last left off, war was declared, I think, or did we somehow mess that whole thing up? I think there was something I was meant to do, but I can't recall what it was, so we'll just continue wherever we last left off. Hang on, I think war was declared with Yep. Do not call it treachery. I was forced into this war with my ally. And I've got treachery with everyone now. Actually, no, this was a lose-lose situation no matter what. I might have to break the non-aggression pact, because these people are going to declare war on me no matter what. I should have actually thought about that. Anyway. What were we doing precisely? This. Don't cancel the spell. What was it? Oh, raise the land. The earlier version. I was going to raise the land and begin the invasion. Right. Oh yeah, you have enchanted weapons now. Which just grants you free elemental damage, which makes me wonder why I didn't get that sooner. Oh yes, that's more worth it. You're a melee fighter, you kind of need this kind of thing. Oh, and, Sentry for now. I don't care. And then you just have all those buildings that finish their construction.
Congratulations! You have successfully researched a new spell, my lord.
Yay, alright, let's begin the invasion by doing something slightly unorthodox. Up the area there. As in, it's not blocked by him, so we can maneuver as many people past as we need to. Now, what's his resistance? Oh, he should survive that shot no matter what. Alright, so you move up to the snowy hills. Now, who do you strike? I say ghost wolves. That doesn't force him away. That could be bad. But let's kill the vampire. We have view here. Oh, really? We have troop sight. I really should be paying more attention. Nullify removes all enchantments. That is great. You can build something else. I just set to make money with whatever amount you can make. Let's see here. We can build a harbor for you. Should probably make more sense so we can at least move people around the city.
Listen. I wanted to speak with you about something.
Can I alter this slightly? No. I'm making more than enough money where that I'm making more than enough mana where that doesn't matter. Money is my problem. Dusk Hall, seriously, how you have... Where's Dusk Hall anyway? Oh, it's right. Right, I guess you're maintaining a temple. And a Mill of Souls. So I guess that's kind of understandable that you have such a ridiculous negative effect. Oh, ghosts now. This is great. Might as well send you on your way. Now the funny thing is ghosts can't crosswalk, they aren't amphibious, which makes no sense to me. I mean, considering they're incorporeal and don't have lungs, they don't even need oxygen, so why would they even need to consider such terms of such a thing? I wouldn't understand. Anyway, well, your patrols turned up nothing. Does greater land raise cost? Absolutely nothing. I don't see why not. We can continually deform the land. I don't see a problem with this at all. Nope. No, we can shove you... No, we can't. Wait a minute. Okay, you've got more than enough elemental magic resistance for this. Shouldn't bother you in the slightest. And you, can you make it here? No. You're too slow. Unfortunate. Right, Black Shadows, what do you... Full retreat. Full retreat of the highest order. Skeletal settlers. Where do I want to set you up, precisely? I think it was up here. Right? No, wait. I had to set you up somewhere. I think it was in between those two, so I'd need to make barren lands here, and then I could consider constructing something, but I have 2 turns for that. Alright, you're still the one-man killing machine I was looking for. And he's just gonna run around killing as many people as inhumanly possible. War was declared, as I thought, because a rat can't seem to stop trying to kill people. You're at peace with me, but you're probably gonna end up declaring war on Sol de Tolvega and then bringing me into the war. Yeah. Recruiting is complete. Great. No, I actually have to do something with you. And we'll be fulfilling the Found a City requirement, which will be nice, and we're getting some money together. Who knows, perhaps I'll even consider constructing another 700 gold ancient bleach just to fill out my forces even more. Although the gold resource would be nice, I think I'd have a chance at acquiring it. Trying to stop me, it's not working. You have 90% elemental... then again they have 90%, you have 70%. Right, you shouldn't be even bothered by this.
Yes, my lord.
That's all I should hear. Go kill them with finishers. And claim the artifact, finally. Ranged weapon. And... that's interesting, but I don't have many ranged attacks. You shouldn't say that. Hang on. Oh, it's a bow. You... Right, you have... Maybe the live magic. They are resistant to everything, I keep forgetting that. So I think I'm gonna just outright kill the old wolves, or I can just outright kill you. We'll do that. Can you make it up there and still attack? That would mean 4 spaces of movement. Yep, you can't do it. You... How resistant are you? Not very. Can I boost that at all? Can I boost that, he says. Right, you're practically immune, so you might as well go up there. Just take whatever damage he tries to give you. This thing isn't going to try to stop me in the slightest. These things have Blessings of Halloween, correct? They have First Aid and Blessings of Halloween. This thing's not killing them anytime soon. And you have enough elemental magic resistance where you could probably just click away at it for a while. Right, something's telling me that I'm gonna have to start building another skeletal settler. So please, just start spamming out some more units. It's the only thing that makes any amount of sense at this point. Assuming this whole area is going to be under my command, and I'm going to have to fight a war against my potential ally here. Let's see, does treachery go away? Yeah, it goes away relatively quickly. Envy of the leader. I don't know how I'm the leader still, unless some... I don't know what number qualifies me to be the leader. No, let's see. Enchanter's Workshop... I think I might just turn you into a gold state. Sure, why not? I don't see at all any problem with this. That, and it gives me a free bat fort to watch this mystic portal, because inevitably something horrible is going to pop on through this mess with me. And you'll just keep up your patrols, because I've got nothing better to do with you. So anyway, on a bit of a real life note, school starts for me soon. Senior year of high school, I wonder how this is gonna go. Probably no different from any year. Just a bit of random tidbit of knowledge on what's going on to happen in the future. Nothing's really going to change. It's just my recording's probably going to happen a lot earlier in the day for once, meaning I might actually have a semi-normal upload schedule. Hooray! Or too much work will probably force me out of uploading at random, so there. I'm going to update my channel description with that.
Time to move!
Actually, you can just charge up there and try to kill the wolves. Oh, are you kidding me? I know this is the frozen north and everything, but come on, this is actually a little ridiculous. Right then, Never armor and enchanted weapons. You should not die to anything in one swoop. Right, what direct damage spells do I have? What are you immune to? You're not immune to death magic. Can I just kill you instantly? Yeah, sure, we'll just shove a shadow bolt their way. Probably been better spent on blessings, but I don't care. I just want to get rid of them. He would probably benefit from a lesser heal. What did I actually give you? I can give you Nevriel armor and enchantment. There goes all my money, but we might as well grant them enchanted weapons just to beat things to death relatively quickly. Oh. You're not going to die just from being there. And I can cast Barren Land soon. So, I'm not going to be bothered by that. Do I have any ranged attackers? They do not, by the looks of things. I keep forgetting that there is in fact a ranged attacker. It's not going to go that well. Temple to Crawl. It's a holy ground right there. Then again, I'm going to be able to hopefully exploit these holy grounds soon enough. What will I get out of it? Blade Masters, and if I don't, I lose God's relation. You can deal with it. Wait, do the holy grounds still show up? They don't. I don't know if he has a temple or not. I can't easily see it from here. I could be being an idiot. I just want to see if he has access to holy units of any kind. It's from... Actually, wait, I can look at the diplomatic screen. Mirabellus is not having access to any holy units. That's nice. Oh, Jesus. Don't tell me he's going to get that kind of victory immediately. That make me so angry, and he goes for the Avatar victory almost instantaneously, then loses his capital, and thus loses the game. So I think if you snipe an opponent's capital, you win, you destroy their civilization instantly. The only reason I don't care that much about my capital is because the AI doesn't really capitalize on this fact that well. At least in my honest opinion, he really doesn't. That, and with magic spells, I could easily bring back my strongest units in less than 1-2 turns. It's not enough for them to snipe this capital that easily. Although a little added protection would be nice. You don't think it's worth trying to afford that. Right. Let's end our turn. Alright, you, what do I do with you? Let's get the... trading post. Like I said, I don't like the Order of the Stubborn Knight. I don't like anything too human. Or blocking them. Oh, I can give you enchanted weapons. That's interesting. I might as well shove that on you and just kill them nearly in one hit. You can land. You're gonna be near dead anyway. And these guys are here, and you can't do a thing about them, so... just guard. They can't do a thing to stop you. He says. Mirabellus has declared war on someone else. I don't feel that inclined to... Jesus. Right. Technically, we've not circumnavigated the globe. No, we have. What am I talking about? We've actually broken this barrier, meaning we've actually seen the entire length of the globe. We haven't seen every single location, mostly because this is the very centers of their empires. And I might leave a few surprises for myself. Who knows, they could be fighting over this whole resource of holy grounds, and I would never realize it. Now, let's see, what happened over here? You lost a ton of health. Don't think I can do much about that. Say if I wanted to try to murder you. Right, since you're in such a great position, I can't touch you. This is why I have problems with greater fire elementals. You can't get rid of them. As much as I would love to. Right, let's just shove fireballs in their face. Wait a minute. Are they immune to anything? Where does he get the elemental magic resistance from? Oh wait, no, that reduces the resistances. That's... ah, yes. Right. So this should have more of an effect on you. No, I'm not gonna bother with that. If it's going to give me that little of a benefit. Oh, and where's raised land? Still rather expensive. Let's just plink you. Right, I may have to give you protection amulets so you don't get killed.
Yes.
Right, Maelstrom of Death. And I forgot you can hit them all the way out there, because you can attack over multiple spaces.
It shall die.
Right, so this should be a much smoother transition and takeover than I thought. Right, let's... found a city.
We have founded a new city.
So wait, can I make barren the land? Excuse me. Make barren land. Excuse me. Make barren land. Excuse me. I think we encountered this problem before. This is actually quite annoying, because I can't change my spell choice. Oh yes, this is another problem with them. They can't get a movement bonus. In exchange, I think they can just go through every terrain. But they still can't go through every bonus. Basically, they're slow no matter what. Alright, end the turn. The heck are you? Court werewolves. What did you cast? Acid explosion. Okay, that's annoying. Spell's ready, let's actually cast it.
Attention!
Alright, so we can at least knock them down. So I'll move you up here, because you can actually start targeting the court werewolf. You can level up. I think I'm going to give you secret knowledge, if only because spirit magic defense would be great. That and you had a negative resistance to life magic, which is even worse. I'll get you some resistance to that later. Alright, so we're turning you into a money state, which means a bat fort is a must. So let's send one down here.
We will speak, and let Helia guide our words.
Perfectly okay by me. You're what now? Alright, son, I'm gonna show you why that's a bad idea. Come any closer and he gets shot. Oh yeah, and these chumps, get out of here. These people may not have the best defenses, but they're not going to fall to something as petty as that. So why didn't I put enchanted weapons on you? Alright, so the settlers can start making their move. Better start weakening you. If you're gonna be this close, I might as well. Yay, I can recruit something totally useless. As I thought, that would have been broken eventually, and you're probably gonna declare war on me. Black Shadows, is it safe? No, no it is not.
You're faithful.
Leave. Leave now and never return. I should give you a vampiric weapon enchantment. That would make everything so much easier. What do you get? Do you really need the resistance? You would actually kind of do need the resistances. I'll give you avoidance. I think you're pure melee, with a bit of spirit, which means you can actually hurt these people. Are you flying? You are not flying. You can't hit flying creatures. Should have no problem with me. If he does, nuke him to death with as much magic as I can shove down his throats. There are in fact 2 heads on that dragon. Yay, alright. Now for this turn's spell. I'll give someone a vampiric weapon enchant, because that's actually a semi-good idea. Little did I know, this idiot realizes that he doesn't actually have vampiric weapon enchant, so I'll just give someone life damage. Well, I'm gonna give it to the archers. They're at range, they're almost always gonna hit someone, so why not?
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Yay! Fire weapon. Great. Very smart. Now get out of here. I shouldn't be doing this. I know full well they're gonna die if I just keep doing it. So let's have the zombies kill you. Since you can still hit them, knock them out of the equation. Go to the artifact, which you get the Shield of Rage, which is totally useless, and there's another artifact up there. And you just start having fun. Start sniping him. We finally eliminate the guy. And now we have to figure out where are you coming from. Oh, there's a hermit's house over there. That explains a lot. And we start moving up the forces again. In the meantime, take the old crypt. Now, they have a serpent's nest around here somewhere. Let's move beyond to the magic node. Okay, there is nothing over here. It's just all concentrated horrors in this section. At least that's alright. Before I forget, let's actually make it so we have less barren lands over there. Less lava lands over there. This is definitely going to become another expansion of mine in the form of mana, if only because it's just directly accessing a magic node and there's no reason not to do it. What do I send you? Well, let's stop the curb stompiness and try to go around. Looks like there's a long shot of actually being able to do that. And you keep moving. And he gets sunk. I see you over there. I don't appreciate it, but I see you. And the ghost goes right on by. Not going through the mystic portal. Oh, the alliance has been broken. Alright. Wonder what petty transgression transpired to cause this. Probably someone complaining about lack of mana. Again, I always seem to have it in droves, but then again, undead are the best producers of mana in the game by far. It's just the fact that I'm a human player, and thus I always focus on production and research while AI just declares war. Warmongering AI. I saw that. And you know what? I'm going to let you take over everything, just so I can wipe the entire field clean and then colonize with my own people. I'm just going to spread to from island to island. And I even see a way of doing it. I'm not as clever as you think, but, well, when the time comes, I will be able to take over everything here. Yes, let's have you make another city, because once I get the next city set up in this section, let's say... Oh, where do I want to place this one? There's gold resource gems, infernal rift, magic. If I place it right here, I just have a city with access to mana and gold at the same time. It might not be... No, the next one goes right here. I'm going to just get access to this stuff. Wait, no. It just screams mana. Okay, are there any resources down here? Silver. Okay, I see what I'm going to do for the cities. I want to kind of try and segregate the money and gold aspect from the mana aspect, and I can see the way to do it. Oh, adamantium! Another wartime resource, under my command. And more gold. And a Minotaur cave, which is great. Especially when you want to. Alright, yep, this is a perfect adventure. Let's end our turn and actually see what's going down. Why are you sending them? They're going to die. In fact, I'm going to kill these ones personally. You're not permitted to settle here. So you know what I say to this ship? What do I want to hit you with? My god favors me. Get out. Right. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do that, so I'm gonna have to build a pig farm anyway. What do I want to do here? Let's just convert another mana farm. It may start to seem silly with the amount of mana I'm producing, but yeah. Oh well. My apologies, I have a guest right here. Excuse me. Anyway, continuing on. Well, looks like this is a foregone conclusion that we'll hold this area. The only problem is if someone tries to settle it. I hold specific rights here. You hold no dominion. I've already used some mana, I guess. I could just shove another, raise the land. Really? It's always just a little bit too much. Now let's start moving this settler. No, not making that mistake again. Let's go over here and make more barren lands before I forget. Stop the lava. That's all I need. Just stop the lava. I may actually dismiss you. You're not that useful anymore. I mean, you're kind of just trapped here. Disband. You've done well for a while, but I trapped you inadvertently, and I'm not willing to just play with the landscape in order to save you. In return, however, I've got a flying galleass. Now, how do I make its elder brother? Where is the naval shipyard? No, I don't want to demolish this. Hang on. Unfortunately, I don't remember what makes the flying line galleass. But I would like to get a flying galleass. If only just for the sheer humor of it. It's actually pretty useful. Right, and you can just meander on about over here in every direction. There's almost nothing that should stop you. And we'll move you up here just so you can start dealing with these werewolves. Heck no, I'm not silly enough to go into the water. That's suicide. You're not an owl. Stop trying to impersonate one. Alright, is there anything over here that's even worthwhile to bother with? No? Alright, back to your posts, gents.
Lords of
Lords of Hello, I'd like to say hello to the dead skeletons. But I don't think there's any difference. What? I don't understand what I was attempting to say there. Like, can I don't think I can actually sneak my way through here. I'll try to... Oh, you just outright kill these people. Or not, maybe. I hope. You got spirit magic, so that's what scares me more. I think those black shadows may die. Ah well. Yeah, they died. How unfortunate. I got too greedy. The barrier remains down there. Right. Your money. Your good money. Let's make a bat fort out of you. Just keep those two close. Alright. You can go out and explore. You get archers immediately recruited afterward. What do you get? Finishers. I think... I haven't upgraded you a lot, have I? What did I give you? Nothing good. Even if that wasted a bit of gold. You shouldn't have a problem with missiles.
You're faithful.
So, we'll give you finishers. Run! Run, Greater Elemental. We're coming for you.
Need, then ask.
Right, I think it's safe to say that we've just conquered this entire territory. I think we can divide my forces back. Of course, I'm going to keep some of the stronger ones over there, if only to hold the area. The newer ones will remain behind. I mean, they've already got enough reinforcements here to make sure nothing too terrible goes on in this region. And what do I do, veterans? Yeah, I'll shove you forward, see if they get any response. I'm seeing nothing from him, so there's no point in trying to bother him. Once again, they're ghosts. Why do they have any movement restrictions at all? They're already weak enough with only death magic. Which at this point, or the point at any time when you get them, there should be enough immunities going around where it shouldn't bother anyone. I'm not going to get the Temple to Chrome, I know that much. No matter what kind of blessing I put on it, so I might as well just say refuse. I'm not going to be able to get it. I apologize, my lord. Times aren't always the best. Son, I am disappointed. Right, I can give you Frost Weapon Enchanter. I know you already have that. What don't you have? Do you have Elemental Magic Resistance? I don't think I gave you that. I'm sorry. I am oh so very sorry. It's a stupid idea. I've already pointed this out many times. I want to see, can I just make him outright immune? Does it just say flat-out immunity after a point? It's the only thing that would make any sense at all in this situation. Nope, it refuses. In all honesty, after a certain point, it just should say immune to X magic damage. I go into peace. I guarantee you Rat's gonna declare war on me in the next couple of turns. Not like that matters. I'm gonna be settling more land and increasing the gap in my lead in their, well, their pitiful situations. These two haven't been posing much of a border, really. Who knows, I may actually have to try to take over their land. Sooner or later. Alright, you hate me still. Treachery again? How? Or is just everything amplified because of war? Ugh. Everyone hates me because of my religion. You like me because of my religion, but only by 1 point. Not like that matters. Do you have any money?
The sun hears you through me.
Oh, Jesus. Really? Cancel. You are broke. You are broke, son. How are those doggy biscuits treating you? And current.
Your Excellency, someone has humbly requested your aid.
Well then, I may actually have a chance to do it this time. Oh, what do I do with you, farm? You are officially out of spots to build, meaning I'm gonna have to do a couple of greater land raisings soon. Alright, you I'm probably gonna shove Pathfinder. What are your resistances? Is there any need? Is there any need at all? There's no need for this. I'm giving you Pathfinder. Please, this will just make everything a whole lot easier. And that's everything claimed here. Please just overrun them. It's gonna take you a while to get to the point where I want you to be. Right there. But, well, actually no, it's a terrible spot. Why do I keep suggesting that? Right here is where I want you to be. Just make use of the donkeys, though. It's right there. No, here's better. Makes use of the gems immediately, and silver as well. And you have got your back fort. So, what am I doing now? You don't have a bat fort. What am I talking about? That one's not even done.
We will speak, and let Helia guide our words.
Yeah, sure. I've got more than enough mana where I don't need to care anymore. We've got regeneration, so I don't think I should even bother with resting you. Oh, could you go down here? No. It'd take too long anyway. Howdy hum. Just get a move on. And with the close to majority of the turn... Actually, wait, one last thing. Something I really should be doing. Melee resist on Menzure Vampire. Melee resistance on Menzure Vampire. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm going to end the current session, so hope you've all enjoyed it. And this has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play Warlock, Master of the Arcane, and I'm signing off. So you've never actually seen this point before. Toodles!